Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me, Yosef with the Hava Farm. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're blessed. I hope your week is going wonderful, and I hope you've been enjoying the CSA so far this year and this spring. Unbelievable. We still have 4 more weeks of spring to go, and so far this has probably been our best season yet. The CSA has been hugely abundant. The variety has been good to great, and everybody, the feedback's been fantastic. The community's been fantastic. The communication with all of our members, the involvement, the tours, the classes, the events, it's just been wonderful. And behind me, you can see the nursery is there, and so many of you have come out and visited the nursery and supported the nursery, and that's been such a blessing, and we're so grateful for that. And Lauren's just been doing a fantastic job, and Evan's been spending a lot of time in there. The whole team really has spent some time in there and has been heavily involved in the in the nursery and putting that together, and we've had so much support, and it's been such a blessing to see all the members come out, and then all the community members, people from the local community coming out and supporting us and buying their plants from us, and that's just been really a lot of success. It's been a lot of fun, and here, let's go check it out right now. So yeah, here I am in the nursery, and you all can come down and check this out. Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 we're open, and you just come right in, and it's a store, and we have somebody in here taking care of you, and you can get all these plants. I mean, there's so many plants in here, and one of the things that's really special about these plants is they're not like other stores. Number one, they are the purest you're going to find. Number two, they're started from seed here. Number three, they're tried and tested varieties that we know are good for our area. And number four, they're not dinky. Oh, and number five, you get things that you can't really get in local nurseries, like leek starts and onion starts and incredibly huge tomato plants. Look at these things. And all of these, different kinds of varieties: bean plants, pea plants, cucumber plants, lettuces, huge peppers. So these peppers, you're not going to find these kinds of peppers this size. And not only that, they're all heirloom, or the majority of them are heirloom. And anyway, it's been great getting the support. I ask for more support. Keep coming down and get your plants from us. If you're going to have a garden, honestly, I can't even imagine buying your plants from anywhere else. So this is the place to be. Anyway, so that's been great. We also have a lot of projects going on the farm right now, and the farm is looking really, really, really nice. Everything's kind of coming in. Everything's kind of blowing up with this heat, and so the amount of food that we have is just going bonkers. Especially as we're trying to build up for summer. So once the summer season comes, we're gonna have an extra 100 members, and we're just gonna need all that extra food. So we're kind of going through the spring and building up, and we're like, whoa, we have so much food right now. And keep in mind, it is spring, so what we have is a lot of greens, and not as many fruits or roots right now, but they're coming. And but it's just been abundant and beautiful and wonderful. We do have a lot of weeds. We need some weeders, so if you're interested in volunteering and coming out and helping us weed, or with different projects, we've got a new greenhouse that needs to be put up. We have a lot of infrastructure going in. We have all of the squash are going in, which you just saw me in that field over there with all the holes in the ground with all the trees. Well, that's going to be where all the squash and all the pumpkins are going to go, and that's going to be, I think it's like 1,200 plants or something, or 1,300 holes that we're going to be filling. So that's going to be a ton of plants right there. A huge project. And then we have all of the peppers to go in, and that's going to be, I think, 1,200 peppers or something like that have to go in, and a whole bunch more. There's just a lot of stuff happening. And then we have some huge projects happening on the farm too. We have a new cold room is going to go in. That's really exciting, because right now our cold room is it's huge. It's 30 feet by 10 feet by 10 feet, but it's still not big enough. So we're going to get a second cold room. which is going to be buried in the ground, and just like the last one. And what else is going on? We just got a new well. And let's talk about the farmers market. So listen, the farmers market has been absolutely awesome. It's been great. My biggest concern has been for the vendors to make sure that they're doing well, that they're making money, and they have. They've all done very well, and that's super exciting. So if you're a vendor, a local vendor, and you want a place to sell on Fridays, we are looking for you. We want more vendors. And this week we have 15 vendors coming, possibly even more. But that's going to be awesome. And we have all types of stuff. We've got baked goods, we've got meat, we've got vegetables, we have woodworking and crafts and soap and cosmetics and lotions. We have a chiropractor. We have kids activities. I think Macaroni Kid is going to come out and do some kids activities. Last week we did the painting with Tess, which, oh man, it was just awesome. It got me teary-eyed watching all the little children painting with Tess, and that was just phenomenal. So much fun. What else do we have coming out? I don't know. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Some dressings, some sweet dessert type, cookies and confections. I think that's what you call it. So a whole bunch of stuff at the market. So number one, if you're a vendor and you want to come out, we would love more vendors, as many as possible. If you're a local farm, I've reached out to a couple of you guys. We want vendors. Even though we're a farm selling vegetables, we want to support the community. That's what this is all about. So call us. We would love to have you be a vendor at our market. But if you're not a vendor, you should come down and spend time at the market. It's a blast. It's really a lot of fun. Plus, there's always activities for the children. You can come and see the farm. You can come visit the nursery. You can grab something yummy to eat. And then this week it's going to be a little bit chilly, but we're still going to have the market. But we're going to be, we're offering free coffee. So come warm up with us. And I don't know, it's worth coming out. It's worth coming out, having a good time, supporting the vendors, getting some local vegetables and some local food. And anyway, I hope that you come out. I think it's going to be, it's always a great time. We've had 2 markets that were just fantastic, and we're hoping that the rest of them are just going to get better and better and better from here as more and more vendors come. And especially once the summer hits, we're going to have a lot of people here because we'll have the CSA here and we'll have a lot more members. So it'll be just going to be awesome. It's going to be really cool. Speaking of which, if you are a CSA member picking up in Monument, a CSA member picking up at RFD, or even a local delivery, if you want to switch to picking up at the farmers market, I highly recommend it, and I ask you to, because I think it's worth coming out to the market. You are interested. The reason why you're a CSA member is because you're interested in supporting local. You're interested in supporting pure food and knowing where your food comes from. Well, you come out, to get your CSA here at the farmers market, and here at the farm, and you walk through. You get your CSA, you get your vegetables, then you pick up your meat, then you pick up some bread, then you pick up some dessert, then you pick up some kombucha and some whatever else you want to pick up, and it's the best. It's the best. It's totally worth it. You're gonna come and get your food anyway. Why not come out to the farm, see the farm, go through the nursery, hang out with us, bring your kids to the playground, to the activities, sign up for the classes. There's tours, there's events, there's classes all on Fridays. Really come out for the market and switch your CSA drop. It's worth it. We encourage you to do it. We want you to do it. We're asking you to do it. And if you want to switch, just let us know. No problem. All right, so, boy, I've kind of gone all over the place today. And that's just because there's so much happening. I mean, we just put up the shade structure. We've got some terrible weather coming in, so we got to prepare for that. We just put in all the cucumbers. We're about to put in all the squash. We just made all the, prepped that whole area yesterday and installed all that irrigation. just things are just happening, and they're happening very fast. Infrastructure's going in. It just doesn't stop. Doesn't stop at a Hava farm. Never stops. That's for sure. So a lot going on. I'm a little scatterbrained. I'm sorry. But this week's CSA, let's get to that. This week's CSA is going to be off the hook. If you liked last week's CSA, you're going to love this week's CSA even more. The variety's bigger and better. And you know what we have right now? Garlic scapes. We've got garlic scapes galore. And they're just going to keep on coming for a few weeks. That's going to be something special that everybody absolutely loves, the garlic scapes. We also have tons of chives, and they're all blooming right now. They're absolutely stunning. What else do we have this week? We have turnips this week. We have carrots this week. We have Swiss chard this week. Kale this week. Tons of lettuce. The lettuce this week is stunning. It's just so pretty. Big leaves of amazing crunchy lettuce. It's just great. It's a great week for spring. Great CSA share. I don't know. I could go on, but you probably don't want to hear me ramble. So anyway, that's your weekly update. Come out to the farmers market and come out to the nursery and enjoy your CSA share. Oh, and please volunteer. Come out and help us do some weeding, help us put in the squash, help us build a new greenhouse, help us. We'd love it. All right, we love you guys. We're grateful for you guys. We're grateful for all of you, each and every one of our members. You guys are awesome. If you're a member of this community, you're a member of our CSA, then you're our kind of people, and we love you, and we care about you, and we want you to be more involved. And that's it. We'll talk to you later. Thank you so much. Have a great day.